The green whistle seems to affect everyone in such a diverse way, and Jeffro not being too big of a guy, it affected him quite quickly.
Pop the locker and take me to Charlestown. Cabin crew prepare the doors for landing.
I just held the bucket behind it and just slid straight in. Job done. How easy was that? As soon as I looked at it, it was just eye contact and it's just like, bang, let's go. And I was kind of like, whoa. I didn't think rats were vicious.
And it's getting louder and then louder.
At Bondi, lifeguards build their reputations on the job. Rescues, first aids, resuscitations. On one of the world's busiest beaches, the bigger the job, the greater the kudos.
When you're a young guy starting out on the beach, you're really trying to hunt out the big jobs.
Every generation wants to show they can handle the pressure when things get serious.
You can dream all you want about that particular job that's going to get you the notoriety that you're after as a young lifeguard, but more than likely, Bondi's going to serve you up something completely different.
We were just working out of a fisherman park out the front of there, and about 3 of us saw what we thought could have been a body.
Yeah?
Well, this is something.
So, like, around the cliff?
No, just behind.
Out on their morning jog, these two women think they may have seen a body floating off North Bondi.
We had to launch the jet ski and we had to go out and do that search and rescue. We don't have a set protocol who is actually going out of the jet ski. It's who's literally in the tower. On this day, Jeffro was the man. He was keen and eager, and he wanted to take on that big job.
Are we possibly launching the ski? Yeah, we've had a report, so Ryan's going to launch me.
Jethro is in his 3rd season as a full-time lifeguard.
That was the first time I've actually been on the ski searching for a body, so I was real nervous, but I knew that it was my time to step up to the plate, and that's what we got to do down here.
Give me as deep as you can.
Launching the jet ski usually takes 2 people, but Ryan decides to attempt it on his own.
The rationale is just to, make the job as easy as possible and alleviate a bit of need for manpower.
Without a helper, Ryan reverses the buggy a little deeper than usual.
The Westpac helicopter was over. They're searching. Everyone's trying to find this body that was supposedly 4 metres off the rocks. We've got an obligation to try and find the body, but, we've got a lot of people on the beach and the surf's up, so priority is getting back down to the beach.
As Jethro searches the water, Ryan's one-man jet ski launch hasn't gone to plan.
That's ridiculous.
The young guys, a big job comes in, they like to rush. There's no thinking, it's getting done quickly. And this is a problem, this is when trouble happens.
It was just me and Jet, so I didn't want to have to be stuffing around with it, so tried to get it, nice and deep.
Ryan gets little sympathy from senior lifeguards.
What happened? Did it break down or he just got bogged?
No, he put it in, just got bogged.
That was the worst launch I've ever seen.
On this occasion, I could feel my heart sinking and the Can-Am sinking at the same time.
Yeah, so we got 2 young lifeguards. They're trying to impress. They took on a solid shore break at dead high tide and they just come off second best.
So I called for Mouse and, I was stoked to see him.
Ready? I was like, this is heavy. We've got a heavy situation here.
A 6-foot swell and an incoming tide don't help Ryan's hopes for a quick recovery of the $20,000 buggy.
Overriding emotion was I'm in the shit.
I mean, you would never think that it could be possible, but the waves and the ocean is so powerful. Like, it's totally capable of, literally sucking the buggy right into the water and not getting it out, ever. And it was on the way. I honestly thought we were going to lose the buggy. The waves were going to keep coming and the tide was coming up, and we just did not have a very big window of opportunity here.
As the waves were hitting it, the engine was still on, so it was doing pretty well, and then Mouse got in the driver's seat and this wave just come over the back.
That's it. It's dead, mate. It's dead.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's dead.
And the engine cut off, and yeah, I knew I'd stopped it then.
The buggy is at risk of being completely swallowed by the tide. Mouse calls for community assistance.
Luckily, Chapo was there on his day off, and I just recruited 2 other blokes that were watching, and we just all got behind it.
Can you help us push this car out? Can you help us? All these guys are going to help you push it. Yeah. All right, ready?
This isn't a rescue which lifeguards will proudly record in their daily report. And the flooded buggy won't be revived either.
Good. Round bread, mate.
Instead, it'll be sent for intensive care at the mechanics.
The jet ski's going to have to stay in the water now because we got no buggy.
Unfazed by the experience,
At least we got the jet ski out.
Ryan feels there's some positives.
Jet ski got in the water, that job got done.
Ryan's part of Gen Y, and Gen Y know everything. You can't teach them.
Oh, no, that's at least 6 weeks of cleaning the tower.
After 2 hours, the search for a body reportedly seen near North Bondi Headland is called off.
Jeff, do you want to come in?
When beaching the jet ski, lifeguards must turn off the engine while simultaneously running the ski up the sand. It's a multitasking job that can easily go wrong.
You all right?
When I first hit, I instantly felt like a shooting pain.
I had a good laugh at him and I felt terrible, and then he's just gone, oh, not good. And I knew he popped his shoulder straight away.
Take a deep breath.
For the second time this morning, a young lifeguard has got himself into strife.
Oh my, someone come down and give me a hand. Jeff's popped his shoulder coming off the ski. Have you done it before? Nah. Nah? Okay, just support your arm. That's it, take deep breath. Deep breaths. Whistle me up, baby, come on. Get the whistle.
Lifeguards normally administer pain-killing gas to injured beachgoers.
Get the finger over it, mate.
Today, it's Jethro that will get a taste of the green whistle.
Jesus Christ, you can't feel a thing. Nah, good. Keep sucking.
The green whistle seems to affect everyone in such a diverse way, and Jeffro, not being too big of a guy, it affected him quite quickly.
Pop the locker and take me to Charlestown. Cabin crew prepare the doors for landing.
He might have been even flying a 747 at one stage.
Says you're a captain speaking.
You would be the most gorgeous flight attendant too.
Should have been a flight attendant.
Keep sucking up.
Paramedics have been called. Until then, lifeguards manage Jethro's pain.
This is whistle number 2.
After the second whistle, I have no recollection of what I said. I know I could have said anything.
Paramedic eel.
Paramedic eel.
This extended care paramedic will attempt to relocate Jethro's shoulder on the first aid bed.
Have you ever dislocated your shoulder before? No, first time.
And another important caregiver shows up. Jethro's girlfriend, Kaya.
Okay. If it is just an anterior dislocation and everything's all right, we'll just see if we can relocate it.
Lifeguards deal with dislocations every week, but they are less used to seeing one of their own in pain.
Can you try and roll this right shoulder back for me?
He was still in a lot of pain, like excruciating pain. So, yeah, it was a tough one.
Looks like you're going to have a trip up to hospital, okay? Yeah, I just need one arm.
Despite the paramedics' best attempts, Jethro's shoulder can't be relocated here.
This whole start of this year has been an absolute buster for us.
1, 2, 3, lift.
This is such a diverse job that you put your own life on the line. You're out searching for a body, and then all of a sudden, he can't work.
In hospital, Jethro will learn if his lifeguarding season is over. As the afternoon crowds flow into Bondi, lifeguards are down a man and a buggy.
What happened to Jethro is terrible, but we had to keep our eyes on the prize down here. We're down one bike and we're down a lifeguard. It leaves us with 3 staff on the beach, and you just got to do what you can.
There's a few in here, Mick. I might need some backup.
This is a solid rescue with 3 guys. We're going to put 2 lifeguards out to get them, and then there's absolutely no one on the beach at Bondi to do anything else.
The Rip is rushing out to sea at around 3 metres per second. The top speed of an Olympic swimmer is around 2 metres per second.
When there's 3 patients, you need 2 lifeguards. Still, it's damn hard in a Rip to rescue 3 people with 2 lifeguards.
One of them are going to have to do a double out there.
So I'm paddling out to 3 patients and I realised that one of them isn't as bad as the other 2. So I send him over to the rocks and make sure my priority is the other 2.
All right? Just got to swim this way. Come on, right. Go up the rocks. Go up the rocks. Go up the rocks.
In the back of my mind, I knew I had to get these rescues done quite quickly because I had to get back down the beach. We had 1 buggy. The rest of the beach is just left unmanned now.
The 2 men, a father and son, are both from Germany. With a lucky wave, Harries completes his rescue in the blink of an eye.
Wow, Harris just did a really good rescue.
But Reidy is having more difficulty with his passenger.
I didn't really want to go up the rocks with the father. The safer option is to paddle over and catch a wave in on the bank. I asked him to paddle and he paddled backwards. I was like, mate, what are you doing? Every time he'd paddle backwards, we'd just stop dead.
Yeah, Reidy's struggling a bit. He's kind of got a bigger guy. Yeah, I know, proper. He's just got to charge it like Harry's did.
The direct route to shore is also the most dangerous, across the shallow reef.
In the end, I was faced with no other option than to go up the rocks.
Oh, here we go. Oh, they're going up the rocks proper.
Worst case scenario, you land on the rocks and you hurt yourself, or you tear the fin out of your board. If you tear the fin out of your board, you've got absolutely no control over the board. You can't steer it.
Keeping the fin intact, Reidy steers his way across the reef. Peter is visiting his son Nicholas, who is studying here in Australia. Neither of them are experienced in the surf.
Nearly your last time here.
So after the rescue, I was a little bit frustrated at the fact that he was paddling backwards and making my job so much harder. But once I got to shore, I'd realised these guys had absolutely no idea about the ocean, and he was probably just doing his best to help me.
First time here. Oh, God.
This guy was a big, athletic guy. He looked like a Roman god. When you're out in the ocean owns you.
Yeah, you feel pretty helpless, so you think you can fight against it, but there's nothing you can do.
Yeah. And then when you do, just red and yellow flags.
Bye. Yeah, thank you very much.
Thanks, guys.
Earlier today, Ryan tried to launch the jet ski without assistance from another lifeguard. It's Ryan's first year as a full-time lifeguard, and his bold move backfired.
For the rest of the day, I was a bit bummed, a bit deflated. You know, it was my first big stuff up and kind of was a day ruiner, that's for sure.
Ryan is now determined to redeem himself in front of senior lifeguards. All he needs is the right opportunity.
Hey, Central to Mouse, can you go down in front of the other? At first, we didn't think it was that serious, just, stock standard move along. Yeah, that one.
The situation quickly changes when the man loses his footing and lifeguards realise
Get ready.
he can't swim.
really needs to go, mate. This guy is fully under.
Go, for sure.
To be honest, I didn't actually see the guy. Mouse just told me to get ready to go.
Yeah, go, Ryan. He's struggling, mate. He's struggling.
As soon as I heard Mouse and the megaphone, my heart went into my mouth. I was like, oh.
Oh, mate, he's proper.
Bouncing off the bottom, the man uses his hand to signal his location.
The waves were just hitting him and just smashing him around and just, I guess, knocking the wind out of him.
Soon, the water will be too deep for the man to break the surface with his hand.
Fully needs to go, mate. Oh, he's bouncing off the bottom.
I was paddling as fast as I could to that hand, but it felt like time was standing still.
Oh, mate, he's gone.
Life and death is now a matter of microseconds.
The next thing that went through my mind was, remember where he is, because he's going to be on the bottom when you get to him.
Take me back to the sweet times, the hot nights. Everything is gonna be alright in the summertime. Baby, in the summertime, that is where I'll be.
Unable to swim, a man bounces off the bottom, desperately signalling his location.
I had kind of an idea that he was in front, but I didn't know exactly where he was.
Fully needs to go, mate. Oh, he's bouncing off the bottom.
First time I spotted him, all I could see was his hand.
Ryan races to reach the man before the incoming wave does.
Oh, mate, he's gone.
The next thing that went through my mind was, remember where he is, because he's going to be on the bottom when you get to him.
He wasn't coming back up. He was gone. And, yeah, Ryan just got there just in time.
Ryan has just a matter of seconds to secure a hold on the exhausted man.
He looks up, he's got a 6-foot wave about to break right in front of him. What do you do?
That's when I ripped my gear off because I just thought this wave was going to separate him.
Oh, hold him, hold him, hold him.
I just saw the wave and white-knuckled holding on. It was as hard as I could hold on.
Mate, that was the heaviest thing. I thought that guy was going to die in front of our eyes then.
Rio is a 22-year-old law student from Japan. Without Ryan, he would have definitely drowned.
So scary. I thought I'm dying now, so I asked help. I don't know what happened to me. Sorry.
After bogging the buggy this morning, Ryan has pulled off the rescue of the season.
You did very well to keep yourself alive. You nearly drowned.
Being able to redeem myself with that rescue just took the whole world off my shoulders.
If you feel sick, come and tell us, all right?
Oh, okay, thank you.
All right?
Thank you very much.
All day I've just been thinking about, oh, I've stuffed up, you know, what a bad day. And then, yeah, to have a really good rescue at the end there, end it very well.
Mate, that was
Cheers,
sickest
Russ.
rescue.
Cheers, Russ.
Thanks, mate. It's been one of those days. One of those crazy Bondi days where, like, personnel down, equipment down, every crazy thing that could have happened.
Away from the beach, Jethro is about to learn if injuries caused by his dislocated shoulder will spell the end of his season.
Hopefully I get it all back in and I'm back to work pretty soon, but I'm just beyond.
It had been out of its place for 2 hours. It's the most uncomfortable thing I've ever felt, and all I wanted in the world was that shoulder to be back in its socket.
Following 2 green whistles and morphine, Jethro receives ketamine so doctors can forcibly relocate his shoulder.
Yes. Oh, there we go. Is it back in?
Yes, it's back in. They did it. I've got it back in, and now I'm going to have one more X-ray to make sure that it's all good.
Following X-rays,
Much better. Oh, good.
Jethro learns he doesn't have any fractures or ligament damage.
Yeah, you know, I'm floating on top of the universe. I'm really relieved that it's not fractured. It's back in. Hopefully a bit of rehab and hard work and get it back to normal. Jeff's still here, baby.
So you're babysitting.
Me and H are on the lookout for a guy who's just punched out another guy in the surf.
He's on the shore, mate, coming in.
I didn't think rats were vicious.
There's heaps of bait fish down there.
Whatever's chasing them is going to be big, you know.
Sarah takes a swim nearly 1.5 kilometres off the beach. She was a breaststroking shark biscuit.
There's nothing in the lifeguard manual about any of this.
Yeah, I pulled a guy in, his pants fell off and then he spewed on me.
There's a fair bit of stuff that we deal with that is not in the lifeguard manual.
Our role down here is to do anything that other people don't want to do.
Men floating around on $2 boats.
Where'd you get the boat from? I got it off eBay for $2.55.
Dealing with a bogged car.
More horsepower, as they say.
Bombs washing up on the beach.
Yeah, the police are pretty concerned, actually. They said, mate, whatever you do, just stay there and don't make sure no one touches it.
None of that's in the manual.
Stay safe, boys, all right? Look at that!
If you think straight down the line and don't use your imagination, a lot of things don't get solved.
You just go in there and do your best.
This is just a beehive here.
Yeah, we've just got a phone call and yeah, there's a rat up in the bowl, so might throw on some gloves and do a bit of a Steve Irwin up there.
A rat in the skater bowl? No, that's not in the manual.
It's a pretty big scene up here, there's people everywhere, so we're gonna come up and if it's not too vicious, we'll try and catch it, throw on a pair of gloves and do our dirty work.
I can't believe the cops are here dealing with it.
Yeah, it's a bit different, saving a rat than a human. It's most probably going to be harder. When I get to the skate bowl, the coppers are doing nothing. So I was kind of like, it's a rat. Like, I'll do it. Like, who cares?
Drop in, Jess.
Why did I drop into the bowl with no shoes on? That's just plain old Jesse just doing things before he thinks.
I wasn't going to touch it. I was going near it.
I just held the bucket behind it and just slid straight in. Job done. How easy was that? As soon as I looked at it, it was just eye contact and it's just like, bang, let's go. And I was kind of like, whoa. I didn't think rats were vicious.
Oh my God!
That was so funny.
What's the dance, man? I'll go myself.
Definitely, I knew it wasn't my jacket. As if I'd use my jacket to put on a rat.
Fully jumped on my face.
So funny. You had it in a bucket and it jumped and you hit it again. It was like...
It's not even my jacket, I just put it on, so...
It's probably mine. No name. Oh, hang on. Chris Chapman.
It's Chapman. The Lifeguards Operations Manual is a very important book, but I definitely don't think there's anything about catching rats out of a bowl at the skate park. Rat rescue. I need to wash your jacket, chap. Not happy, Jan?
No, not happy. Hate rats. Surfing is the best sport in the world. That's why a lot of people come to the beach.
When the evening hits here, you've got all the after workers. If the surf's any good, that's when it gets really busy.
The code is basically just being respectful, giving everyone a go, and respecting the locals.
Collision. Oh!
Surf rage is ugly, but it usually doesn't end in punching. You know when something's up because they just eyeball for the tower pretty fast.
What happened? Punch in the head.
He had a really split lip, like properly split.
Now, can we have police presence down at the Bondi Lifeguard Tower
Tell me what happened.
His face has been punched, his wetsuit's half ripped off, and he's been attacked by our guy in the surf.
The first thing that I wanted to do, I wanted to fix his lip, but then he wanted to press charges, so we went into detective role.
What you do, you just move this, that's poke up.
Eve saw what happened. She had a good description of the attacker.
You can't miss he's got only one booty. Really long hair like mine.
Oh, really? Okay.
What I saw is that they were fighting and the guy was trying to drown him. He was like smashing him in the face.
Do you have a blue board?
Coloured board.
Coloured board?
Yeah,
And the booty's on his right foot.
Yeah.
That's him. There he is, he's riding this wave.
I don't know how many guys would be out here with one booty.
That many.
I was looking around, he's the only guy with one booty, long hair, exactly what you said.
That's him going under now. His foot went up in the air. See the booty on his foot? He's the only one with one booty.
Okay, yeah.
See him?
I just didn't like going down to the beach with a whole brigade of coppers and calling surfers in. I'm gonna try and get this guy's attention on the megaphone when I get the chance, so he can clear himself, or he's the guy that did it, one or the other. Just want to get this over and done with. Got to think about this. I've never had to do an announcement like this before.
Just, if that surfer out there, you know what we're going on about, mate. If you could come in, oi.
He's catching a wave now. He might be coming in.
Right on, mate. That's that wave there. See that? He was the only one that had the long hair in the boot.
I don't know how you can be adamant that we had the right guy.
Can't do that to you, mate. How dare he? Where does he think he is? Rucker. Him? I'm sick of it. He's a kook.
I thought we had the right guy until we kind of went down to the beach, and I don't know, I just got this feeling that what if it wasn't the guy? He's getting arrested for doing nothing.
You don't have to say or do anything if you don't want to.
Yeah.
You understand that?
Yeah.
Anything you say or do, I can record. I can use that recording as evidence in court.
You come with me and we'll just see if it's a guy. It may or may not be, I'm not sure. Eve saw exactly what happened. I thought she would be the one who can identify this person.
Well, you still want to come and talk.
It wasn't me.
Yes, you're under arrest.
They don't want you to be down there, do they? Would that be right? No.
Is it him? Not him? Okay, that's all right.
You didn't have a last surfboard.
Hey, guys. If you listen to us, the whole idea of this, she's the witness, she says it's not him. Okay?
No, the bottom of the board was white, that's for sure. He had really, really long hair.
And I said, are you sure? He said, yeah, it's not the guy. But I'd gone too far and the coppers had to arrest this bloke. They've got to basically take him up and make sure that he's definitely not the bloke. They do that with ID and they do that with their little black books.
So is he gone now?
So he had one booty on, yeah, we didn't find him. I know.
We thought he'd be still in the water. But he was smart. He's left the vicinity as quickly as possible, as you would if you had half a brain.
You learn a lesson how to deal with things like this every time.
Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, let's go. Let's get stitched up.
This job is full of learning from experience. You have to hang back from making assumptions because there's always two sides to a story. Hello, Bondi Lifeguards. Harry speaking.
I was involved in a bit of a confrontation at the beach, and I've been kind of hearing all sorts of rumours. Thought, you know, it'd be maybe best if I just called you guys up and just kind of set the record straight.
I was a little bit surprised to get a phone call from the guy that was actually in the fight.
This dude has a split lip, and for sure, I wish that didn't happen, but I feel like I definitely tried to avoid conflict. Like, I paddled away from him, and he chased me down, kind of, you know, demanded a confrontation. He wanted to fight, and he got what he wanted. Sorry for the hype and the stress.
Just duck and weave next time, all right? See you, mate.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, mate. See ya. Sometimes blokes dish it out, but they can't take it. He thought he was going to be able to stand over this young bloke, and he was taught the lesson.
If I had to write a manual, I would write, just hand it straight over to the police.
We're keen observers of the weather here. It's very important for our job, and we're monitoring the upcoming front. It's really beautiful, actually.
It's weird. It's like just the calm before the storm. Like usually these, you can just it's so loud and everything down here. She's so quiet. You can hear the seagulls talking to each other.
It's very unusual. Birds are going nuts in backpackers. There's heaps of bait fish down there.
Okay, the seagulls are pretty much on the sand. Where are the fish? The fish are on the sand.
Usually they've been herded in from like a bigger school of fish. Sick, full feeding frenzy. Mate, there's bigger fish in there. They're frying now. Far out. Look at that.
Oh, look at all those fish around that kid. They're just splashing everywhere.
Whatever's chasing them is gonna be big, you know. No, you could end up with a shark in there. We were at the northern end of the beach, and we were just going for a walk on the promenade.
Luke actually noticed the girl jump off the rocks.
Instead of swimming the bay, she took off around the corner. Just a strange place to have a swim.
North Bondi to Central. There's a girl, right? She's breaststroked out off the northern point. She's 100 off the point, out.
Yeah, Harry, did you say she was to the right of him, 100 metres of the point?
She's gone out about 120 metres out, directly off the north point.
Yeah, Harry's, I just got it then. She's very far out.
We're just going to walk out, have a little look.
What the hell is she doing that far out?
Yeah, she's like, literally 200 metres around the point.
When I first saw where she was, I was just shocked. No one ever swims around that far.
Yeah, it's just me and Tark over here. Maybe if Hoppo can come over and give us a hand. She's not really moving.
Potentially, this situation could become really nasty. The water's murky. It's just the perfect recipe for sharks.
And there was a rumour there was a juvenile great white hanging around at North Bondi.
In my 18 years, I've actually never seen anyone breaststroke that far out. She's swimming bait, literally.
Take me back to the sweet times, the hot nights. Everything is gonna be alright in the summertime. Baby, in the summertime, that is where I'll be.
And she still hasn't taken a stroke.
A lifeguard's jurisdiction doesn't really end. If someone needs our help, we'll do anything in our means to get to them. And if that is 20 kilometres off Bondi, we'll go out there and help them.
Hey, whereabouts is she? Just point her out.
200 out from where you are. Follow in that direction.
Unusual for someone to jump off the rocks and swim north. It's generally jump off the rocks and swim south back into the bay. So obviously there's something going on there.
I started approaching her on the ski and she was just sort of frolicking and swimming.
Hello. What are you doing? You know how far out you are?
A couple hundred metres.
A couple? You're a long way out, eh?
I'm about 400 metres past that rock.
No one swims out here, eh? It's real sharky, eh? Are you gonna jump on?
No, it comes out low, but. You know you need to wear yourself out in the ocean?
Yeah. Can I just drive you back to Flat Rock?
Come for a swim. Come on.
There's no way I was going to jump in the water. Yeah, that's just crazy.
Come on, Jack.
Jet ski to Harry's, mate. Hold on.
Yeah, go.
She's all right.
I swear I'm okay. I never learned how to drown.
Just wanted to wear herself out in the ocean, she said.
She's only 100 metres.
Oh, no, I said I'm about 300 or 400 past Flat Rock.
Yeah, she's all right. I'm just going to try and get her on the ski and take her back to Flat Rock.
Copy.
Maybe just tell it, like she's so far around, that would, all the houses and that would, they'll be ringing up 000 for sure. My main concern is that the locals are going to start ringing the emergency services, and then it turns into a massive, massive search party for someone that isn't actually in trouble.
I'm trying to get her on the ski, but the only way that she'll get on the ski is if I jump in and have a swim with her.
That's just weird for the west.
No, yeah, stay on the ski.
Come on. For me? Come on. Jump on. Jump on the back of the mat. Or on the seat, whatever. Sit out. Sit out. Yeah. Sit.
What is 200
sit.
that way?
I don't know.
Can we go check that?
No, we
back out.
We can't. You gotta stay on. Please, for me, look, wave. Just wave, wave.
She's on the jet ski waving to everyone on the rocks.
I live in Bondi, but I don't often see that. We didn't know if she was just going for a swim, but then it looked odd because she kept turning her head like in these circles and not just swimming in one direction, you know?
I wouldn't want to do it for money, hey? Go out where she went. Are you all right?
I was just going for a swim.
You're a long way out. That's the furthest I've ever seen someone swim out.
Really? I didn't realise that they would come be that worried about someone that was only 300 metres.
For us, we've got a duty of care to make sure you're okay. Get them back to the shore, but you've got to make sure that they're okay. She didn't actually realise that she was out that far, but she said, hey, you know, it's fine. I just trying to time myself out.
I just needed to clear my head. I was just swimming. That's what the ocean does for me. Don't you ever jump in the ocean and just be like, oh.
A situation like that, it's not in the manual. I guess it is out of the realm of ordinary. But working down here, we say that all the time.
Hey, maybe just swim between the yellow flags next time, huh? You can breaststroke 5 metres off the shore if you like. Hell, if you want to have a swim off the boat ramp, you can swim off there too, but not 1.5 kilometres off the beach.
It is a strange feeling when you do a rescue. You bring them back to the beach and then you pretty much don't see that person again.
We have done a few rescues down this end of the beach today. We need everyone to stay close to shore. Thank you.
We were right in the south corner, me and Bacon, and we could see this girl off the back of the reef.
It's a Mongo surfer out there. She's having trouble.
The south end is definitely the most dangerous part of the beach to go out and learn how to surf.
Yeah, just to the lady out here learning to surf, you just paddle straight across the beach and don't try and come in. You might get back to shore.
Guys, going to have to go in here, I think, for this shoot. Copy, mate.
Is it the one that the surfer's trying to help behind the vortex?
Yeah, that's the one.
She's getting a bit smoked there. We've got another victim of the vortex, the VV. The vortex is this little rip that happens when there's a lot of water moving down the south corner. It sort of just swirls around like a vortex, and if you get stuck behind there where there's a big swell, you're just never getting out. You could tell straight away she couldn't surf. You have to try to get them out of that area, otherwise you could end up on the reef.
Get the flag.
You try to paddle out of it and it just keeps taking you back into the same spot. You have to try to get them out of that area, or otherwise you could end up on the reef.
Not out of there yet, guns.
Oh. He hasn't gone far enough and it's taken him straight back in.
Oh, he's been recycled. He's back in the same spot.
Take 2, Gonzo.
Mate, it's the vortex. You can't escape the vortex.
I was probably out there for a good solid 10 minutes. Yeah, a bit of a long rescue, but I'm pretty sure that any of the other boys would have been out there for 20 to 30 minutes. Louise was German, 25. She was a very pretty girl.
And next time, if you want to learn how to surf, try to stay away from the rocks. Because there's always normally a rip off the side of the rocks there.
Yeah. It's my first day, so I don't know what to do, so I just went out and lots of waves, so I was like trying to get away from the rocks. It's pretty hard when you don't know really, like when it's the first day on the board. Oh, it was a nice guy. I was like, sorry, you have like my ass in your face. Yeah, thank you.
Mate, lucky there was no one really drowning. You took about half an hour to do that rescue.
Oh, yeah.
Huh?
I'm going back out on the beach and I see her and her friend walking back up to the tower.
Oh, no, mate. This is so embarrassing. I'm not going outside, eh?
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, you got it. You got it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Gonz is a bit shy, so we're in the background sort of ribbing him a bit and trying to hype him up.
Exchange digits, maybe? Numbers?
There is no part in the operation manual about dealing with people coming up with roses. It's definitely the nicest thing anyone's ever done. No one normally comes back.
Bye.
Bye. See ya.
Go away.
There's a lot of strange things we deal with down here.
Oh, mate, that's heavy.
You couldn't put it all in one book.
So, yeah. Bondi is a loud place. It definitely takes something pretty special to cut through that noise.
98% of the people we get at Bondi are awesome.
Who are you?
2% that are ratbags that want to ruin it for everyone.
H is in a race for his job. He's got 5 minutes from the leader or he'll be cut.
Go, H. Go, son.
Bondi is a loud place. You've got up to 40,000 people on the beach. All different people playing their music, Brazilian people with their bongos, people playing the ball game, people screaming when the waves come, H on the megaphone, girls asking Maxi for photos.
Favourite lifeguard.
Definitely takes something pretty special to cut through that noise.
Please do not swim here.
It's a fairly busy day, and me and Jesse are just on the water's edge, sitting in the Rhino.
You don't have to swim in this part.
I was kind of looking at the water, concentrating because there was a pretty bad rip running.
You hear noise, the background noise. You always hear noise. Jennifer! And it's getting louder, and then louder.
Your daughter? Jennifer! What does she have on? Purple skivvy. Rhino to Central.
Hey, Box, we've just got a missing kid. Her name's Jennifer.
But the mum, she's kind of like running around screaming out Jennifer, but she won't really tell us much more.
A missing girl is a serious thing.
Her name was Jennifer. She was 10 years old from Shanghai. And yeah, they come out here for Christmas.
Hey mate, was that her yelling I could hear in the background?
Yeah, screaming, top of her lungs.
No way.
Mate, I'm not joking, she cleared the water for us.
Mate, I can't believe it.
Yeah, the megaphone, it works good. Turn it right up and everyone will hear what you're saying. But I think Mum's on about level 12. We've only got level 10.
Yeah, Box, I got some more, mate. She's got pink shorts on. Pink shorts and pink gloves.
Yes.
And pink gloves too.
Okay, copy that, mate. I've got the binoculars. Going to have a look, have a bit of a scout there.
Could be pretty easy to see with pink gloves on.
Did you say, wouldn't it?
Not many kids with pink gloves on. 30 degrees.
Can you show my other lifeguard friend the photo of Jennifer?
Yeah, I just picked the photo from her.
Oh, okay.
She's just playing here. I just came in this before, you know.
And she's got pink gloves on.
Yeah.
Okay, we should be able to see her then.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah. Central. The mum just showed us a photo, quite young. She was playing in the sand and around the water's edge here.
Okay, copy that, mate.
We're doing our best.
$5, Robbo, first spot it.
The worst thing that could have happened to Jennifer was drown or get kidnapped. It comes straight to your mind straight away. It's just like, okay, we've got a missing person. Is she dead or is she alive?
We definitely don't want to find her in the water floating face down.
Yeah, look at that. There's a little kid out there. Look.
You've got to really trust your instincts and look and think where a little girl might be. All little girls dress the same. They're wearing pink. Your eyes tune in to everything pink.
I tend to look around and I can't see any pink. It's like there's pink everywhere, but I just can't see it.
We haven't heard any confirmation from the tower.
Any sign on Jennifer? Jennifer's mother. Jennifer's mum. Hello. But she's definitely not in the water because we would have seen her.
Got her.
Bondi Central Beauty, we've got location, mate, on the kid. She's got the gloves in her hand and she's looking around.
I'm actually interested to see Jennifer myself. and I think the whole beach is too.
Yeah, we found Jennifer.
Yeah, mate, we're about to bring the mum down. She's in between second and third ramp, exactly halfway up the beach.
Surprisingly, she was not too far away, definitely in her mum's earshot.
Sit on the back and we'll take you to Jennifer.
Ask her what's her surname.
Jennifer!
What's her surname?
What's your surname? Okay, where you are now, hit left through the crowd, and then if you guys follow your nose straight, you'll run straight into her.
I've got her, I'm in standard.
Jennifer! Where's Jennifer?
Hey, Jennifer?
Oh, yeah.
Hello? Is that your mum, Jennifer? She's been worried.
Jennifer, where are you? What time is she? Oh, my God.
I know if I was Jennifer's mum, I wouldn't be able to speak the next day.
She was worried.
Yeah,
Thank you very
that's
much.
okay. Your mum was worried about you, Jennifer.
Yeah.
She was calling out.
Oh, it's all right. No more tears. Yeah, I was scared too. What sort is? Yeah, yelling. See you, Jennifer.
Bye-bye.
Thank you very
That's
much.
all right.
Thank you. Because I was sent the message after, just take me 2 minutes. While I look at her, I lost her, My heart jumped to here. Thank you for your help. Thank you so much.
I never got to the bottom of the pink rubber gloves. Is she going to get like a disease or something off the sand?
Bondi's a beautiful beach, and we get people from all over Sydney, all over the country, and all over the world coming to visit. 98% of the people we get at Bondi are awesome.
Get the f***ing camera off my before I drop ya!
And then I guess you've got 2% that are rat bags that want to ruin it for everyone.
He was the one with the drugs, not me. You saw him.
Rhino to Central.
Gary Bish.
Mate, just got a confirmed scoping of bags by a couple. They're just right on the straight on the tower, right on the water's edge.
Bisho's just radioed through. There's a guy who's come up to him saying that there's a couple of people who have been getting around the beach looking a bit suspicious.
Mate, appreciate it. We'll keep an eye on. Yeah,
His name's Hayden, and he's been onto these guys for nearly an hour now.
Yeah, I've got the girl.
The guy's behind the jet ski sign.
Just put the camera on him, keep an eye on him, and see what happens, buddy.
Copy, mate. They fit the bill.
We really love catching bag thieves. It just saves someone from having a really bad day. Except the bag thief, maybe he's going to have a bad day.
Have you got him ready?
Yeah. There's the girl.
Yeah, I got him. You get an idea when people are not quite right. When you see them generally, they won't just go straight and sit down. They'll wander through and they'll zigzag and move around until they're looking around at 360 degrees.
About 30 metres in front of the boys, down towards on the water's edge.
They sit down today?
No,
got him, yep, got him.
Red bag. I've got him here on it. There's a bag on its own with shoes.
Yeah. We'll get him.
The way we catch these guys is we use our CCTV cameras and then get the footage. Then we can go down and detain them and then pass them on to the police.
They just went, that was a stolen bag. They just went through it all, pulled the wallet out.
Yeah, used to. Okay. Used to. That's the
left the
stolen
bag.
bag they had.
He's going back.
So they've done it, right? Walked away. And what they've done, they've come back and people will think both bags are theirs. Let's see if they take the red one. You watch. Red one.
Yeah, red
They're
one.
taking the red as well. We're not the only ones watching the bag thief. Hayden is also on the case.
Should we go and get him? They've split up. Guy's gone one way, girl's gone the other.
Got him, bloke's just fronted him. Mate, they're having a fight outside Bondi Surf Club right now.
I don't think the crook was expecting a punch up on the promenade. Yeah, bit off more than he could chew.
He's chasing him out the back of the surf club. They're gone behind the bucket lift.
Where the f*** are you? Who are you?
Get caught, buddy. Just relax.
This is robbery.
Walk him out to the grass.
Yeah, people came from all angles. It was great. You had parkies, you had lifeguards, you had people from the public.
Who the f*** are you? We're the good guys, mate. Charging you cunts for assault. Let go of your shirt, buddy.
Police. I'm just with the lifeguards down at Bondi. We've caught a bag thief out the back of the pavilion, but he's sort of being aggressive, and there seems to be a fight unfolding at the back of the pavilion.
Yeah, he definitely wasn't a big bloke, but for his size, he was super strong. It took like 5 of us to hold him still.
He's pretty aggro though. I wouldn't let him go at all.
What is going on?
You stole a bag off the beach?
I didn't steal no bag. I had my own bag.
And you left with a red bag, but...
Hurry up!
Shush. Mate, calm down. There's kids around.
With a citizen's arrest, you can only use reasonable force. If you go further than that, then he can get off scot-free and you can be in some trouble.
You haven't been unlawful arrest. Mate, I want these officers, whoever the these are charged.
Yep,
Who the are you?
That's all right.
None of you have even produced badges or nothing at me.
No, they're coming, mate.
Who are you?
Bag thief, welcome to Bondi.
Don't try and bite him,
I'm not, I haven't bitten no one.
No, you try to.
No, I can cut it out.
I'd put some cuffs on him straight away.
Hey, mate, you're under arrest, all right?
Yeah, I don't even know what for.
You
can watch it all on Bondi Rescue, buddy. It's a good little sting. I'm rapt to be involved.
Hayden's story is that he's had his bag stolen in the past and now he's really passionate to catch all thieves that are stealing on the beach.
Yeah, we've got him. We've been watching him for about 25 minutes well, walking. I told you guys to do that.
And then, and then that's when they went and took one.
We'll just go back to the police station and work it all out.
So why does the victim have to go back to the police station? Throw me in here.
I'm pretty bumming we didn't get the girl. You know, we got her on video. Maybe the cops will get her later. The best part for me was seeing all the local people stand up, and they hate seeing it as much as we do, and it was unreal to have a few of the local guys involved and a few civilians kind of just jumping in to help out.
Good guys, mate.
Hopefully it sends a message to the rest of them out there that we're onto them and we know they're doing it, and we'll throw the book at them.
There's a guy in the southern corner.
In the Harry South corner?
Yeah, H, they've got their hands up, mate. You have to go and get him.
I'm on the way, mate.
H is one of the lifeguards down here that I look up to. He knows more about this place than anyone else that works down here.
I've spent my whole life in the ocean since I was a kid. I could swim before I could walk.
Come on, H, get out there.
Mate, for me, it's doing what I absolutely love.
Never swim outside the flags. Yeah. Okay?
H is now 63 and it's getting a lot harder every year for him to pass a fitness test.
Every lifeguard has to pass the ocean test to get their job. You've got to meet the standard.
Got to put the team together again this season and H is on the borderline.
And it's run around the witches' hats. Then same again.
The M-shaped course is a swim, board and a run, and they need to go through that twice.
Once that first person crosses the line, it's up to everyone else to finish within 5 minutes.
Mate, I'm like this, I'm so nervous. My job's my job as long as I pass the test. End of subject.
Thanks, Corey.
No worries, legend.
XL 2mm tape should keep the Sea Dog quite warm.
The young guys, they've all got these brand new suits. H is wearing a massive wetsuit. I don't think it's doing him any favours at all, and he can't afford to lose any time.
Is there any handicap for the old Sea Dog? Can I start there?
3, go!
I thought I'd give him a little tap. So he got about probably 4 or 5 steps on him. So it's going to be difficult for him. Dean's got a good lead at the moment, so hopefully H can hang on here and doesn't drop too much time.
If I failed this test today, it'd be a whole rehash of my life.
H is shaving it very, very tight if he does the same time for the second half. Probably about 3 minutes behind at the moment. Yeah, boys left to give him some encouragement to run him through it. So hopefully he'll hang on, but he stopped paddling, it's not real good. Oh. He actually stops, and I'm wondering whether he's waiting for a wave or whether he's actually having a heart attack.
Take me back to the sweet times, the hot nights. Everything is gonna be alright in the summertime. Baby, in the summertime, that is where I'll be.
Yeah, the wetsuit. I was trying to undo the stupid yoke thing, but I was in a bit of... I was quite tired, actually. I'm going to make it. I'm going to make it. I know I'm going to make it because I've done the work. All the boys have a different way of training over winter time. I go over to the warmth of Java. It's 32 degrees, beautiful sunny. I'm swimming in the lagoon, running in the jungle, surfing. It's not training. I hate training. I think training should be banned. And my dream takes me back to the nightmare of the lifeguard test each year.
I think H, looking at him coming back, he'll need every edge he can get.
The first guy goes across the line and that's when the time starts. Got 5 minutes to get across that line or no more job.
Deano's gone all out, he's crossed the line. H now has 5 minutes.
Yeah, H-man sort of lapped him and called out a bit of encouragement as I went past.
I know I could be one of the guys up the front there pushing it, but I prefer to be up the back pushing guys like H-man across the line.
That's as hard as I can go. That's 100%, and I pride myself on being able to get out and preserve human life.
For me, being an old sea dog, sea dogs don't panic. We know what's going on. I've done it too many times. You've got to pace yourself.
Yeah, H. Big last run, mate.
H gives me so much knowledge about this place and being a lifeguard. If I can give back to him by getting him across that line, then I'm happy to give that to him.
You know, as far as lifeguarding goes, it's fantastic in life if you do what you love. I love life, I love lifeguarding. It's gratifying. Plus, you're looking after people.
He's got about a minute and a half.
Go, H. 50 minutes. Go, H. Go, son. Go, get everything you got down here, H. Let's go. Go. Come on, push. Everything you got. Go, H.
At the end of the day, it's great to see the teamwork and how much they actually want H to be here this season on the service.
That's it, well done. Well done. What is it?
23, 28. He's got 25 seconds to spare. You can't get any closer than that.
Water was beautiful. The dugongs aren't made to run on the sand.
Once I get through the test, I just feel light. It's a great feeling of another chapter.
All the team is now set. It's great to have everyone back, and I think this summer is going to be better than ever.
Woo! Another one down, I love it.